Father Joseph McShane, president of Fordham University, also a Jesuit priest, here with us in studio. Father McShane, as you were watching the message coming from Pope Francis today, you were making note before we came on air that you did note a difference, at least in this last message, compared to what you saw in New York City.
Well, I think there was a difference in the style and the presentation. But I would agree with Bishop Barron that there's a consistency in everything that he has said in the course of his visit. Today was a day of different episodes, if you will.
Right.
You had the remarkable encounter with the survivors of sexual abuse, in which he used words which were off the cuff when he said that God weeps for what has happened. And he apologized from the heart. Then he went from there to the prison to encounter, meet with, embrace those who had been on the margins of society and were in prison for what they had done. Then third, and this is only a big Jesuit thing, he made a stop at St. Joe's University to bless a statue in front of their chapel, which was church and synagogue. And in that way, he reached out to the Jewish community in America after the High Holy Days. So it was very interesting, the sequence of episodes that he went through, and all the time there was, as Bishop Barron said, a great emphasis on the mercy and the compassion of God himself. And then I thought in his homily this evening, he was very interesting in many ways. I was struck by his statement that you should resist the temptation to be scandalized by God's freedom in dealing with. And that is, I think, for Catholics, that's a challenge, to give up the idea that there's only one God and we have him. We don't want to box God in. God refuses to be boxed in.
Scandalized.
Scandalized, he said. Resist the temptation to be scandalized.